Y'all, I've been up since like 3 a.m. Senior class of 15, little bitch. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so y'all can be notified each and every time I post. On and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. Cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. I go on and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on. Y'all, I do not know how to sing. I'm just sitting up here singing now. Singing. You know, baby. You welcome, baby. You welcome, baby. Alright, y'all. So, today is I was gonna say Thursday, Friday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, yes. Today is Wednesday, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so y'all can be notified each and every time I post. Okay? Because what else is you doing? Let me stop. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I quit. Be quiet, baby, okay? Be quiet, okay? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stop right now. Like this video. Comment on this video. Subscribe right now. Or your mom's a hoe. Let me stop though, for real. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I quit my substitute teacher job. I quit. I can't do it no more. I quit. Today is Wednesday. The last time I substituted was last Friday. This week is spring break, of course. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week is spring break. I substitute on Friday, 5th graders, unfortunately, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, on Thursday, I had 2nd graders, and I told the lady, I was like, I would like to get 2nd graders again tomorrow, because I see you put me down for 5th graders. I said, and I see the teacher from today, the 2nd grade teacher is going to be out tomorrow. So I would like to get, 2nd grade teacher, the same class tomorrow. That would be great for me. And she said that's all she have is the 5th grade, because that wasn't all she had. The thing is, because like, let me tell you, probably about 10 more teachers called out between then and the next day, like 10 more teachers. So that wasn't the only thing she had. The thing was, the job that I wanted, which was 2nd grade, for Friday, I couldn't get it for Friday because she said somebody had already claimed it for Friday. So they put me in for that Thursday. But somebody had already claimed it for that Friday. I was like, dang, man, I got a bad feeling. Like, I got a bad feeling because I don't like having 5th graders or 4th graders. They are way too rude, way too disrespectful. And I have been a substitute teacher for 7 years now. I have been a substitute teacher for 7 years. And if I tell y'all all of the things that I have been through as a substitute teacher, I will be talking to y'all for a total of 52 hours straight. And when I say that, I promise you I am not over exaggerating. But yeah, I quit my substitute job. I have been a substitute teacher for 7 years on and off. Heavy on the on and off, because y'all know I got a 4-year-old. Y'all know I got a 3-year-old. Give me that. Why is y'all wasting stuff? Top it back up. Top it back up. So yeah, top it back up and close the door. Close the door. So yeah, y'all know I have a 4-year-old and I have a 3-year-old. So heavy on the on and off. I have been on and off as a substitute teacher for 7 years now. So yeah, I quit my job simply because the children are too disrespectful. They are way too disrespectful, y'all. I cannot deal with it anymore. These 2025 children are on a whole nother level. These TikTok children, these children that are being raised by TikToks and TikTokers, I can't do it anymore, y'all. My 7 years are up. I've been doing it for 7 years now. It's time for me to move on. I do love the fact that I call the shots. I can go work whenever I want to work, as a substitute teacher. But other than that, stop. All right, so yeah, like I said, I ended up having 5th graders, and they were so disrespectful and wild. Like, oh my God. Y'all go in the house. Bye. All right. So when I made it to work that day, I was like, look, you got fifth graders today. And you know how fifth graders are. You know how fourth graders are. You know how all of them are. And it's just like, oh my God. Because, you know, recently I had fourth graders. And go on. Bye. Bye, baby. Bye. Mama trying to do a video, okay? You know, recently I had fourth graders, and the whole time I was in there, it was just torturing hell. It's like somebody was setting me on fire, y'all. It was similar to that. One of the fourth graders decided that he wanted to pretty much pick on me all day, bully me all day. And as a teacher, it's only so much we can do. Once we send them to the office, they send them right back. It don't matter what. Like, they send them right back. The teachers aren't helpful. The staff, the faculty isn't helpful. The people in the front office aren't helpful. Like, the fourth graders, when I had the fourth graders, one of the fourth graders, he decided he wanted to bully me. He decided he wanted to bully me for 2 hours. Like, can you imagine what that'll do to somebody that's going through, like, mental health issues? Now, imagine you just in your regular state of mind. That will make anybody upset, like, very upset. He pretty much was talking about me like a dog, and I just was trying to, like, you know, just be quiet, stop talking. He didn't want to stop talking. He just wanted to keep picking with me, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, little nigga, leave me the fuck alone. The fuck, nigga, you don't want no smoke? Like, let me stop. No, but for real, I told him to go to the office. He did not want to listen to me. He did not want to go to the office, y'all, for nothing. I was like, oh my God. But anyways, I had fifth graders on Friday, and I promise you, that was my last time working. I can't do it anymore. I can't. It's too much. I quit. I quit being a substitute teacher. I quit. That's it. I quit. I'm retired. I'd have been, look, I'd have been beat on, stabbed, grabbed, harassed, bullied, hit, beat up and shit. I promise you, I'd have been through the worst. I'd have been punched in the chest by a 20-something-year-old special needs person. Like, I'm talking about full-blown punched in the chest. Ever since then, like, my heart, I've been having issues with my heart. But, I ain't finna go into all that, but, man, okay, so let's focus, because I'll be talking to y'all all day and all night. Let's focus. All right, so let's focus. Fifth graders. I walked up in and I was like, okay, this is going to be a great day today. I feel good. I look good. Everything is good. I just love being here. I'm just so excited to just have a great day. I feel amazing. I said, I am sleepy because I did get up at like 3 a.m. I'm going to leave some clips at the beginning of this video of my morning process. I think I got like a few clips or whatever. So yeah, I was like, today's going to be a great day. Like, I got me a lot of snacks. I got me a lot of food. Like, I got me a lot of drinks and water, cold water and stuff like that, room temperature water. Like, everything gonna be good. You know, I got me the food. I got some food, y'all. Like, I'm so happy I got food, y'all. So I'm like, okay, yeah. Today gonna be a great day. I go up in there and I see the fifth grader standing around. And one of the fifth graders, the one that get in trouble so much. Oh my God, he get in trouble so much. First thing he do when he see me, he started slamming stuff and he got mad. Like, he got full-blown mad because he saw me. Mind you, I only had this class probably 1.5 times before. And I say a half time is because I had 2 half-a-days. I had 2 half-a-day jobs, which was 4th grade and 5th grade one day. So I had them for probably like 2 hours or something, 3 hours or whatever. And yeah, and I'm like, I guess he don't like me, huh? I was like, oh, that kind of killed my spirit. Ugh. He got mad, was slamming stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Should have sent him to the office then. But anyways, eventually I had to send him to the office. Because he was so disrespectful to me for no reason at all, out of nowhere. You know, I had the biggest smile on my face. I said, I'm not going to let these children bring me down today. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to scream. I'm not even going to really tell them to be quiet, for real, for real. I said, look, they can talk. They can talk loud, as long as they don't get too loud. They can like play a little bit or whatever, just have a good time, but just don't be like walking, I don't want them to be walking out of getting up out of their seats a lot to leave out the classroom. We don't do that, because if y'all come up missing, it's gonna be on me. You know, I said, look, just pretty much let them just have a good day. And then come to find out, One of the students told me that this is spring break. Like, this finna be spring break. I was like, spring break next week. I was like, okay. You know, I was talking to the students, getting to know the students and all that, blah, blah, blah. Some of the students are really good. Mostly the whole class was talking loud and all that. I ain't let it get to me. You know, I said, look, this is gonna be a good day. I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming. I'm not doing none of that. It's too much on me, man. And they be expecting me to hold the whole class down and make them just sit down, don't get up and not talk. Only how they'll do that is if the principal's in the room the whole time. Like, are you crazy? But anyway, and then if one of the other teachers is in the room. So I was filling in for their teacher, by the way. Their teacher just quit due to this same classroom running her up out the door. Everybody in that school was talking about how she quit because those students are just horrible. What made them think I can come in and be a substitute teacher for the day then? Child, by y'all wanna go give me no warning, no nothing, huh? Mind you, it's hard being a substitute teacher because we don't get any bathroom breaks at all. We have to ask one of the teachers next door or one of the teachers across the hall to come and step in and watch our class. So I asked the teacher right across the hall, can she step in and watch my class? She told me, wait a minute, I'm doing something. So I walked off and I went down there. She said one of her students come get me while I was walking to the bathroom. I came back, I'm like, you need me? She was like, wait a minute, I'm doing something. I said, I'm not about to hold my bladder. I'm about to go use the restroom. I said, I see the principal right there. I can just get her to watch my class. That's the type of shit you have to deal with. They want you to hold your bladder for those 8 hours. I'm not doing that shit. I'm going to get up and walk out. Because whenever I have ever asked the teachers at this school to watch my class, they get an attitude, they get mad, they say, well, only thing I can do is stand out in the hallway, or only thing I can do is this, that, or wait a minute, I'm busy. Okay, but then they'll also tell you, don't leave the students unattended. They tell you that multiple times a day. I have never left the students unattended because I always tried to get somebody to watch them, you know, being a responsible adult. You don't want me to leave them unattended. But then the teachers don't want to come watch her. You want me to piss on myself? Child, I said, yeah, the principal right there. And I met up with the principal. I was like, can you watch my class for me? Because she just told me that I need to wait a minute. I need to wait till she's done before she come over there. I gotta pee and I'm not finna pee on myself. I gotta go. So I hurry up and went to the restroom because, mind you, I was already holding it for a long time. And my nerves was already bad. Boys, be careful, okay? My nerves was already bad due to me having sinned. I had to send that same child to the office. Remember I was telling y'all about that child? I sent him to the office because he was very, 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 very disrespectful to me, talking back. Just thinking he could talk to me any kind of way. Sent him to the office. I wrote a note. And I told him, y'all gonna have to keep him in the office for the day because you gotta realize, like, he's so disrespectful every single time. Come to find out from the PE coach and from everybody else, the teacher is not there no more. Like, he's one of the reasons why. Like, what? But like I said, with that restroom situation, they don't like for you to leave about the room. They don't like for you to leave the children unattended. But the teacher don't like to watch your class for you, and that pisses me off because close to the end of the day, I had got one of the students to go ask somebody in the front office to come watch the children for me. And the reason why I did that is because the principal told me, she said, don't hold your bladder. I don't want you to mess up your bladder at all. Come get us from the front office and let us know when you need to use it. I did that. And they sent the child back and told the child to go ask the teacher across the hall. The same teacher that told me earlier that she couldn't watch my children because she was doing something. So she told me, hold up and wait. Who finna hold up and wait when they gotta pee? I started to say, You mean to tell me I sent the child in the front office to go get somebody so I can go pee, but then y'all want to tell me they told the child to ask the other teacher? If that was an option for me to ask the other teacher, don't you think I would have did that? I didn't want to have to ask her no more today to watch my children. Let me tell you why. And this is nothing against her at all. This is nothing against her. But I'm not about to ask her for a second time today to watch these children. I'm not. Because she had already told me earlier, like I'm doing something. Wait, give me a little time. Like, you a woman, you know how our bladder works, especially for us women that have children. You should stop what you're doing and just go and watch the class. Like, I'm not finna sit here and hold it. Mind you, previously, a couple weeks ago, one of the substitute teachers, because let me tell you something, there was a day where all the teachers was out for some reason. I don't know. They said some sickness was going around. Most of all the teachers was out. They called a teacher. They was calling substitute teachers on the intercom, asking them to return back to their classroom. Mind you, that is very embarrassing. I should have walked out of that classroom and went to the bathroom, the restroom, and did the same thing the other substitute teachers were doing. I should have did it and dared that they call my name on the intercom. Cause is you crazy? Y'all said we can't leave the children unattended, but then it was no regular teachers there. It was just sub teachers. And we sub teachers, how can we get other sub teachers to watch, to watch our children? I mean, because they on them echo with us. Now, what we can do is line them up and take them to the bathroom with us. And while they stand on the outside, but I mean, who want to do all that? But anyways, back to my horrible day. This turned out to be one of the most horrible days ever because another child, long story short, another child, he wanted to be Mr. Bullet. Mind you, he was disrespecting me all day long, talking back to me all day long. I would try my best to get these children grace, because I know they can be going through something at home, or anything can be going on, or they could have like a learning disability, a mental disability. You never know. He was disrespectful all day long. I just was ignoring him. I said, no, don't say no, don't say that. You say you're not going to yell, you're not going to scream, you're not going to do none of that. Mind you, he decided he wanted to bully the children. I took a deep breath on it. I said, okay, yeah. And then he started bullying another girl. One of the girls that he decided to bully, I don't know why, but after they came back from specials, they was in the line, right? He got a pencil and threw it at the girl's face. Mind you, he could have almost put her damn eye out. He told this girl, and mind you, when he threw that pencil, him and two other guys was ganging up in her face. She's one little 5th grade girl, right? 3 boys is in her face saying it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's just a pencil. It's just a pencil. It's not that serious. They said it at least 10 times. I asked them over 10 plus times to stop saying it back to back. The other 2 boys eventually stopped saying it, but the other light-skinned boy, he just kept wanting to be a bully. He already was disrespectful the whole day. So I explained to them for about 5 or 10 minutes how serious it was. And yes, I was yelling and screaming. I'm like, it is serious, because if you poke her in the eye, it can severely hurt her. She can be in the hospital or worse. You never know. Like, it is that serious. Like, what do you mean it's not that serious? Yeah, so I was like, it is that serious. You could have poked her in her eye. I said, if someone threw a pencil at you and tried to poke you in the eye, will it be serious? Because it will. It will be very serious. He just was like, no, it won't. It won't be that serious. She over-exaggerating, blah, 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 blah. He still want to play Mr. Bully. And then still want to be disrespectful. I'd already explained to him as best as I can how serious it is. And he pretty much like, I don't care if somebody throw a pencil at me. Like, he was just so disrespectful, bro. Like, he was so disrespectful. And it was pissing me off so fucking bad. I already was sleepy and tired. I'm like, look. And I went over there to his desk. I said, it is that serious. If someone throw a pencil at your face right now and hit you in your eye and potentially knock your eye out or injure you really bad, it would be serious, because you can get severely hurt. And what you're not about to do is bully this girl. Y'all not about to bully her. You're not. And he just was like, he was doing quotations and he was doing this with 2 hands and all kind of stuff. It's just very disrespectful. I told him to go to the office probably about 10 times. He did not want to get up. I started screaming. I said, get up and go to the office. Get up right now and go to the office. I'm not playing anymore. Get up and go to the office. Like, I just kept saying it. Like, I was screaming. I was so damn pissed off. So one of the teachers told me to go cool down, whatever. I told her I don't need to cool down. I'm good. But she was like, she was telling me, even though I know they can get really, really rowdy and really crazy, really this and that, you can't yell at them and you can't scream at them, and you just can't get rowdy and you can't lose your cool or whatever. Mind you, he was disrespecting me the whole entire time. So it's like, you telling me what I can't do. Mind you, she ain't never said that to this little boy about disrespecting me. She ain't saying nothing to him at all. He didn't want to get up and go to the office or none of that. She gonna sit and tell me, instead of screaming at him, just send him to the office. I ain't even saying that because, like, don't you think I did that? Like, all you gotta do is ask. But you said, but tell me that I shouldn't have screamed. Lady, most of these people that's at these schools is choking these children, hitting these children, all kind of stuff. I wouldn't dare put my hand on the student. But the actual teachers is choking these students, putting their hands on them, all kind of stuff, because a lot of these students will get in your face and try to fight you. You get what I'm saying? Like, they would try to get in your face, try to fight you. They would try you. This is why teachers are losing their cool. Mind you, I'm trying to figure out why she telling me I need to just send them to the office instead of yelling and screaming. Mind you, I ended up taking them to lunch. Probably 20 minutes after, because, you know, she told me to go cool down for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I did that, and I came back. I was all right. I was just crying when I was out because I couldn't believe I lost my cool like that. I was just crying because I just really didn't want to lose my cool on somebody's child, you know. But it just really triggered me. Like, I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies. Why'd you bullying this little girl? Mind you, this little girl's so smart. She always been smart. She's one of the students that are so quiet, so nice, so kind. She's one of the students that are like up there. So, you know. But yeah, she's real smart. She used to get done with her work first, and she gets done fast. She's very, very smart. And she doesn't pick and bother with nobody. And that's why people feel like she's an easy target. But let me just say this. We ended up going to the lunchroom 20 minutes later. Do you know it was a male teacher in that lunchroom? He heard how rowdy my class was. My class. They were so rowdy. All I could think about is I see why that teacher quit. They were so rowdy in that lunchroom. It didn't make no sense. Baby, he screamed at them children to the top of his lungs. Mind you, it was probably like 10 plus adults in that cafeteria. 10 plus adults. Oh, God. Yeah. Go on, baby. Okay. He screamed at them children to the top of his lungs times 2 of what I had screamed. However loud I had screamed at them, he screamed at them times 2, times 3. And he was going off. And he had a lot of bass in his voice. Now, why nobody saying anything to him? Only thing they was doing was talking and playing. I was actually being disrespected for the longest. The whole day, really. People want to come at me. Y'all ain't gonna say anything to him. All these teachers in the cafeteria, you know what I'm saying? Anybody saying? But then one of the teachers don't say something to me. The same teacher that said something to me asked me, did she say something to him at all? Nope. Nope. She didn't say nothing to him at all. She did not say nothing to him at all. Why you ain't have that same energy with him that you had with me? Why? I don't understand. I started to ask her, you were talking about me yelling and screaming, but he was just screaming 2 to 3 times louder than me. You didn't say nothing to him? But I ain't worried about it, though. I said, I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna worry about it, child. Nope. But they just let you know they don't have no respect for the substitute teachers, but they have all the respect for the other teachers. Mind you, this is a school where every single teacher almost have yelled and screamed at their students. Motherfuckers are yelled at their students because they didn't know the answer to a problem, which is stupid as fuck to me. The only time you should yell is when they disrespectful as fuck. When they disrespectful as fuck, and when they just loud as fuck for the whole school to hear them. Y'all, they were so rowdy to the point. Come on, baby. Close my door. They were so rowdy to the point. The principal had to come in there for like 10 minutes at one point. She came in there 10 minutes and she left right back out. She left right back out. And it's crazy because, like, she wouldn't let me take them outside. She wouldn't let me do none of that. Stop, baby. Like, it was just torture being in that room all day long. All right, so you guys, that is the end of my video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so y'all can be notified each and every time I post.